What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. How are you guys doing today, man? What's going on? What's going on? Let me get my game up here. Chat box. And drop shadow. Boom. All right. What's going on, guys? How you doing today? Good to see everybody. And thank you for showing up today. I appreciate it. I know there's a lot of streamers live right now doing the same sort of thing right now. So appreciate you guys all for popping in and saying what's up, man. Who do we got here today? Steve-O, Brody, Orega, Snowcaps, Maury, Franco, McFluffy, and Devin. What's up? What's up? He lives. Yeah, barely, man. Barely alive right now, man. I've already recorded 4 videos. Super tired. Throat's going out completely because of how much talking I've been doing. Soccer was late last night, but we're here. We're surviving. We're thriving. We're playing some new decks, which is pretty cool. Hope you guys are all doing well, though. Today, I mean, let's take a look real quick. Let's show you guys what we've been up to, man. We've been up to some no good here lately, man. So today, I haven't played this once yet. This is a deck that I literally just built for the stream's purposes. This is gonna be a Blink deck that we're gonna be running out with another round in Jeskai. And the idea is to try to hurt people with their own multicolored lands. Now, I know that's not like the greatest tactic right now because there's a lot of only mono, or not really, I haven't really seen any mono decks, but a lot of dual colored decks. So it's not going to do a ton of damage, I can't imagine, but if we're blinking it a bunch of times, I feel like we might have some success. And backup plan, we've got Terror of the Peaks, but we've got some really cool creatures with some new ETB effects like this guy here. But we've got a really cool little bird exiling spell that I think works really well with this guy. We'll show you guys how that works later, hopefully, if everything goes right. Some other decks that we played today, we obviously played some Life Gain. It's probably the best and most strongest deck out there right now in the new format. Golgari Crime, I'm pretty proud of this one. We put this one together. It was pretty much off the top of my head, but it's basically working off of crimes, dealing damage off of, just throwing down lands. We're dealing damage, committing crimes. We're ramping pretty heavily. We're stealing cards out of the opponent's hands. We're hitting their graveyard. It's a really fun deck, but this one did extremely well. Proud of that one. Food Sacrifice. This one was pretty cool. Bunch of sacrifice stuff. We paired the squirrels with the cat. We actually went infinite twice with this thing. This thing actually goes infinite, which is pretty sick. It's actually a true infinite build. It's got a couple of ways it actually goes infinite. And then lastly, we had tokens, which this one was my first deck we played today. This was awesome. This was a no-brainer. Tokens are some of my favorite things to play, so we were slamming tokens. But today, we're gonna play some Jeskai Blink. So we're gonna jump right into that. Now, I wanted to give you guys that little disclaimer that I have not played this deck. So there's a good possibility we go in here and we get smashed like 30 times in a row. So we'll see. The idea is to hurt people. Exactly. And did I say that? That's funny. All right, let's see who we match up against. It's a bats and mice EA meta. Yeah, that's so true. So true. That's all I've been seeing all day. Get some sleep, brother. Even a savage needs to rest. No, for sure, dude. I'm going to try to go to bed early tonight. Opening hand here. We'd like this because we've got... Yeah, we do like this. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. I just watched Covert Go Blue's bat video. Really like the bats versus mice match. MTG and Monsoon Rains doesn't get better. The crime deck looks fun. Oh, it was, man. The crime deck was very fun. What'd they just do? Ah. Okay, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Bummer. That was the card I was trying to play. Alright, that's fine. We'll drop one Elesh Norn here. That's fun. Alright. This hand just got a lot slower. Yeah, the crime deck, though, was super awesome deck. I love that thing. Alright, let's go ahead and choose blue. We're going to need more blue. Having no dual lands, like we lost a ton of dual lands, like it's making things a bit hard, man. stoked for that squirrel deck, dude. Yeah, the infinite combo is kind of crazy. I will say it's not like the most powerful thing you can be doing for sure. It's pretty hard to get it all together, but it is pretty busted once it gets going. And we're getting all the tap lands now. Bummer. I don't want to play the Swan unless I'm able to blink something, so that's gonna have to wait. Elish Norn should do a pretty good job of shutting down some of the stuff they're trying to do here if they've got like Deep Cavern Bat and stuff like that, but something tells me it's just gonna die though to some sort of 2-mana removal spell. Still at church, but week of waffle. Oh shoot, my bad. I didn't know it was my turn still. My bad, my bad. Hey Swayze, we love you. Let's go, let's go. Thank you, Nathaniel. I appreciate the kind words, man. All right, that's tough because now they can just minus and take us out.
You're telling me what you know. I'm tired of your
A little minus will take us out. Man, they did a number on me by taking that freaking frog right at the front. That was really important to our game plan, you know? Yeah, we're gonna definitely get cooked in this game. I think I shouldn't have kept that hand. I think that's what it really boils down to, is I should not have kept that hand. All right, that's not fun. Discard non-land permanent. Level 2. At the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, that player's 2 of your cards. Yep. I qualify for that. Alright, so I've already figured out that we have too many blink spells. I thought we weren't going to have enough, and I crammed in 3 extra another rounds, but I don't think the another round actually is necessary. Imagine our first matchup too here being the fact that they're a monocolor deck, which is crazy. I haven't seen a monocolor deck today much at all. Hey Swayze, what's cooking? Right now we're trying to put together a blink deck. I just noticed the frog. Yeah, it got taken out immediately. Taken out right away. Oh, good game. Oh, good game. That's tough. This deck is gonna be sick though if I can get the combo to work. It's gonna be so cool. But I do think we have too many blink spells. I was thinking about adding in another frog. This guy here. If we take this out though, another round is kind of nuts though. Like it's like one of those cards that like if we can blink things a bunch of times, we just win the game. But then again, I got double ETB effects here. So how important is this really? Probably not very. Probably not very important. Let's... Oh man, then that's not enough blink, it feels like. Maybe I should just go 3 of these. Yeah, let's just go 3 of those. Seems fine. Seems fine. Doman, thank you so much for the 1 gifted membership. I appreciate that. Thank you for that support, man. That means a lot to me. Thank you. Let's go. Maury got the sub. Let's go. Frogs got them blinks? Yeah, they do. They blink really well. I didn't like the frogs at first, but I got caught by a couple of frog players, and they're pretty good. I've really started watching your videos a lot recently. I really enjoy your brews. Do you play other formats or just standard? Right now, Tribe, I just play standard. This hand. What do we think of this hand? I mean, I've got the Beza, which is pretty sick. I'm going to keep it. Right now, I just play standard, but I do plan on, you know, going full time at some point in just content creation. And when that happens, I will absolutely be switching it up and playing some other formats. Never could understand a Thran Portal. Is Thran Portal the land I was just playing? Is that what you're talking about? Thran Portal. I think the curve is too big compared to aggro decks. Yeah, well, I haven't seen a ton of aggro decks today, to be honest. Should we give him a fish for this? You can have a fish for that. Enjoy your fish fillet. Mono Red got some tricks? Yeah, it did. Mono Red can fart off. Devin! Oh my god, Devin, what are we doing? Devin just dropped 20 gifted memberships in the chat again. Again and again with the gifted memberships from Devin, man. Thank you, Devin. Shout out Devin for that, man. Unreal. Appreciate that, brother. Thank you. 20 gifted. We just started, man. Every day we just get in here and you guys just dropping nonsense immediately. Let's see here. Pass the turn. I really was hoping for this to come down this turn. That's a bummer. All right. Bloomborough time. Let's go. What's up, Steven? How you doing? All right. That's not good because those rabbits are going to be bigger. Oh, okay. That makes sense, I guess. Oh my gosh. First I get flooded, then I don't find a land. You're killing me, game. You're actually killing me right now. Come on, we can do this. Give me a land. Please not a tap land. It's gonna hurt if it's a tap land, man. That's the problem with running 3 colors right now, though. I kind of asked for this, but I didn't really have any problems in the first game with the mana. It was really just too many blink spells, not enough creatures. Now I've got a really well-rounded hand, and I can't find any lands to play my stuff. One or the other, right? And they're about to go crazy. Where'd this come from? Oh, it's the offspring of this. Gotcha. Alright, we're dead here. That's unfortunate. Unbelievable. That's kind of crazy. Alright, pass the turn. Let them do their thing. I forgot. I want to make sure they get their turns and stuff. That's super lame. Alright. Devin, seriously though, thank you, brother. I appreciate you. You're constantly doing stuff like that, man. I just want to let you know that I really do appreciate all the support from you, like the constant support, man. You ever gonna try doing some modern in the future uploads? Yeah, absolutely. Once we go full-time, content creation, which hopefully, won't be too long, I will definitely be doing other formats. But right now with my day job, my family, and already standard, it's pretty tough. Hey Swayze, good to see you. Your channel has been on my go-to for a while now. Thanks for all you do. Thank you, Tyler. I appreciate that for being on your go-to. Appreciate that. Thank you. Anyone think about trying some Rakdos Lizards? Yeah, I've seen it a couple of times today. It's very aggressive. Pretty cool deck. What's going on, Gabby? How you doing? I saw somebody put their entire hand onto the battlefield like on turn 2. Because they had that lizard that gives you Rakdos mana. And it just like was able to follow into another Rakdos mana lizard, into another one, into another card. It was crazy. I gotta see what my dog's barking at. All right, well, in this case, thank goodness for long play queues. My goodness, that worked out. That worked out okay. Why don't you try some mana rocks? The mana curve seems high. It's not that high. I mean, we've got a lot of 3-drops and stuff like that. I mean, we've only got, I think it goes to 5 mana. Like, it'll be all right. We just don't need to get completely mana screwed and we'll be good. This is good. This hand looks good. This hand looks good. All right, let's showcase some good magic. Come on, give me something good here, game. Help me out. Let's get this rolling. All right. Grand Portal, we got to remember it gives us a color, but mana abilities of the portal cost 1 life to activate. Something I forget about sometimes. All right, that's we can't catch a break. That's crazy. That's got to be one of the crazier things I've seen. Oh, good job, game. All right, let's go ahead and drop this down, and I just send one of those back, right? All right, I guess it's just circular though. They're gonna get it right back onto the battlefield. Oh. So let me get this straight. So if I'm not, okay. Mana abilities of Grand Portal cost additional 1 life. Okay, so Grand Portal's gonna ping me for 1 life even if I'm not using, like, if it's colorless technically. That's kind of crazy. All right. Let's play you, and then probably take 2 more damage for that. Yeah, the mana's killing me. I gotta figure out the mana base. The mana base isn't working for me. Grand Portal ate me alive here. Grand Portal killed me. What's really annoying is I haven't even found... Hold on. We'll gift them a fish. Take that out. I haven't even found the ability to play my my main win con yet. I haven't even seen it in my opening or any of my hands at all. All right, we cleaned up the field pretty good there, though. I mean, that was close, but the pain lands were what caught me. You know, really got me dead there. All right, let me make some adjustments. Hold on. Gabby, thank you so much for the 13 months. I appreciate that. Forever grateful for being part of such an amazing family. Swayze, you're the man, always keeping us on our toes and up to date with MTG. Thank you so much, Gabby. I appreciate the kind words. That's really kind of you to say. Thank you for sticking with me for as long as you guys have. Honestly, 13 months is crazy. Thank you. New year, new full-time Swayze. Yeah, that's the goal, man. That's the goal. Green Dex is doing mono red things. I know they got the nuts there on the opening hand. I mean, if you can get 3 of those, one drops, that was crazy. All right, so what do I want to do here, man? I need to figure out a way to fix this mana. Jeskai, I mean, any color, 3-color decks are gonna be tough. Oh, let me discard this. I think I already ran a 3-color deck earlier, didn't I? Yeah, and I had pretty good success with it. Actually, really good. Let me see what I did here. So I did 3 of the fast lands, 1 burn land, or no, 1 surveil. So I did 3/3 and a surveil. 3/3 and a surveil, and then I did 4. Okay, and that worked out really good for us. So 3/3 and a surveil. So just drop this and add the surveils, I guess. We'll try it, but what am I missing? Blue, white, red, blue. Where's red, blue? Am I blind or am I not seeing it? There it is. Okay. And then we need more blue probably than anything here. because the early game. Actually, white's probably more important, honestly. $25 lands. We should probably go to 26 though. I haven't drawn this card one time, which is the main piece here. Maybe tear the peaks. Maybe we do this. Then we add one more land. Let's try that. I want to try this and see how this works. Seems like that might be a little smoother. We'll see. Shall see. When is the new set coming out? I think it comes out for you guys on Arena. I think it comes out like next Tuesday, if I remember correctly. All right, we got the frog. Okay, this hand looks better. This hand does look better. The coast comes in untapped, right? Okay, it sure does. All right, let's start with the Surveil. That's a good card. We'll take it. We will take it. All right, we see Abzan colors. We know exactly what this is. It's going to be the Go Infinite deck that we were just talking about. And we get another Mockingbird. Pretty cool. So we need to make sure we have this ready to go to stop the infinite loop if they find some of the key pieces they need. Did they miss a land drop here? They did. This might find it for them though. They get a food token. They draw a card. No land. Okay, good. They're down a land. That actually helps me out a lot. I can go ahead and slow them down quite a bit too with my own play here. We can get this down. Send that back. All right. We got gifted one here a little bit because the opponent's struggling with their lands, but this is looking good. If I get a red source here and get this down, we're gonna be in great shape. Not a red source. That's tough. Always something, right? All right, let's go with. Doesn't really matter because I want to draw a card. I guess we'll take the bigger creature though, right? And then we'll draw a card. Nice, that's good. I needed that. I did need that. Okay. All right, I'm trying to lock in here a little bit, guys. I apologize if I'm a little bit quiet. Let me see here. What is the infinite loop? Well, basically what they're trying to accomplish here is a couple of things. You can go infinite by creating a ton of squirrels. Like you get down the squirrel wizard, and then you get down, what is it? Bartolome is the name? Yeah, Bartolome. Lose 4 life. Yeah, I think so, right? Yeah, and then you use Bartolome to basically sack the token. It creates another token, sack the token, create another token. You can do that forever. And if you have things like Mondrak down, which I don't think anyone's tried but me, you can create more tokens and go wide and just win the game. Or you can mill out your opponent with this card right here. If you sack enough things, it can just mill your opponent out. All right, I want to get rid of this, to be honest. I don't really love the idea of this sticking around here. As an additional cost to the spell, you may sacrifice any number of non-land permanents. Maybe I just want to bounce it. Maybe I just want to bounce it. But then I give up my ability to kill it next time. Maybe I go right here? No. I think I gotta kill it. I think I gotta stop playing with my food there and just kill it. And we're still looking for the red land, but my goodness, if we can just find the red land, it's GG's. This was the perfect dance partner too for this card. It really is, but of course we can't find the land to play it. You know what I might actually make my 2-drop instead of this Frog Prophet? I think I may make my 2-drop the Scoundrel, because it can generate that treasure if we need it for an emergency. It can also cycle out a card, but like it can also generate the treasure, which might be the move. Okay, they take out the mage. Interesting choice there. Oh, let's go! We got it. All right, they're not dead yet, but I blink it next turn and then we win the game. I could maybe just end it by attacking though, huh? Yeah, GG's. GG's. So that deals... Hold on. I might have misunderstood my own card here. Does this deal damage to both of us? It deals damage to each player equal to the... Oh no. I did not even... Oh my gosh, I did not know that's how that worked. Oh, that's not good. That's actually really bad. I thought this card was a one-way ticket for them. Oh, that changes this entire deck. Literally changes the entire scope of the build. Hold on. Oh, that's what I get for not knowing the card, man. I thought this was a deal damage to the opponent effect. This is not a do damage to everybody. And being a 3-color deck, that makes no sense to have that. But the good news is, though, this deck's shell of Blink is actually really good, and it still works extremely good with the bird and the bird effects. I can just pivot from Jeskai to, like, green. And I could stay red if I wanted to, but I think... if we go Bant, green offers me some good stuff too. Let's just take a second to analyze this because I screwed up here. When enter, let's take away all of these colors and just see what black and green gives me here. And we need creatures mostly, right? Okay, let's see. This is a good idea. I mean, we could go with like Shieldred 2 on 5, which kills something. Where's that Shieldred at? Where is it at? Why is it not showing? Oh, my, not collected. Back at it. Okay. All right. Okay, that definitely is a lot more options. Let's see. So we've got discard options. We've got, like I said, we've got the Shieldred potential in black. We got to kill something. We can blink that. That's pretty cool. This is actually pretty cool too because there's a lot of token stuff floating around. When enters, other creatures get -2/2 to the end of turn, but that's all creatures, right? All creatures. I'm looking for creatures with some good ETB effects is what I'm doing right now, guys. I'm looking to see if maybe green or black plays better than the red because I thought the Lynx was something that it wasn't. And that bums me out because I was looking forward to playing this all day, actually. And I read it last night, and I thought it was such a cool card. I guess I didn't remember correctly how it worked. I actually almost killed myself because of it. Okay, these aren't great. These are also not great. I don't have a ton of tokens, right? Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. We've got things like Gruff Triplets, which is pretty awesome to bounce. I've done that before. That's pretty cool. Carnosaur. This has always been a really fun card to bounce because it's a great way to kind of stick around and gain life. But the reason I don't need this anymore is because we got the Beza, which is even better. so we don't need that in that slot anymore. Green and black. Where are the great ETB effects? Oh, well, green and red, but that's not going to work because we definitely want to stick to blue and white. Blue and white, but this card would have been absolutely nasty. I love Roxanne. Such a good card. Wish we were running green and red. That'd be kind of cool, but we'd lose out on so much value here because we've got such a good base here with the new cards. I'm trying to run these new cards. Might have to stick to red here. Might just have to pivot a little bit. I definitely want to cut this and go with Scoundrel. Like I said, the treasure's been, I think, are going to be very helpful here. And then that's still good. There isn't really many great enter the battlefield triggers for the new cards that we've gotten from the there's a lot of good exile and return type spells. I mean, we're still running a lot of new cards here. I want to try to pack the deck as full of new cards as possible. That's what the goal is, but sometimes, you know, to make the deck better, you don't want to run too many. Let's look for Bloom Burrow cards here. That's such a bummer, dude. What does this one do again? I can't remember. Whenever this enters or attacks, exile the top X card in your library, where X is the number of creatures you control, power 4 or greater. Yeah, that's not going to be super synergistic, is it? What about this one here? Power and toughness equal to islands. No, that's not going to work either. I want to throw one more new card in here, but we may not have a good choice. Well, I guess if Trumpeting Carnosaur is on the top end, we still could keep this Prophet in there as a good 2-drop card here. All right, so the idea here, guys, I need to, well, no, now I need a finishing card here, right? So I guess it's gonna have to be Terror of the Peaks. Has to be Terror of the Peaks because we need a card that can close because we just took out our main win con. And then we could probably just run one. I don't love it though. I really don't love it. Don't love it, man. All right, guys. Here, let me explain what's going on in my head here, so maybe you guys can figure out what I'm trying to do here. So, basically, early on in the game, we got the Port Mage, right? The Port Mage comes in. It's a 1/3, and it starts drawing me cards whenever other creatures leave the battlefield without dying, right? So blinking effects, essentially. If we bounce or blink our own creatures, we're going to be drawing cards. So that's a great way to start things off. It's a 1/3 body. It's good. And then we want to make sure our game plan is blinking, right? We've got an excellent card here. This thing is a great card because it can exile one of the opponent's creatures and just give them a tapped fish, which is nothing. Or we can use it to blink our creature if we don't want to give the gift, which is even sweeter. Now, we have great blink creatures like the Aether Channeler, of course. This Beza is sweet because if it blinks, you know, you're getting a ton of different effects. You're gaining life, drawing cards, creating treasures. Terror of the Peaks is going to have to be the finishing card on the top end because that's how we're going to close out games, is by dealing that damage by blinking things. We're going to be blinking, though, with the Salvation Swan. This is where the key, this is where the kind of the core of the deck was built around. So when this comes in, you can blink another creature, right? Whenever this or another bird enters the battlefield, you can blink something. Now, if we're blinking something like, let's just say a Terror of the Peaks, we blink it onto the battlefield. When it comes back in, it gains flying. But what's cool is whenever a bird enters the battlefield, this ability triggers. So we have the Mockingbird. The Mockingbird can come in, copy any other creature. Let's say it copies a Terror of the Peaks. It's still a bird. So when it lands, then the Swan can trigger again and tap and blink the Terror of the Peaks. So there's a really, really sweet synergy there where you can get multiple blinks in a turn. Obviously, Elesh Norn is pretty awesome because it can double up on everything. I wanted the win con, though. I obviously wanted the win con to be this here, because when it comes into the battlefield, it deals damage equal to the number of non-basic lands, but it hits myself too, which I did not know. I misread it or just didn't see that part of the card, but that's why I wanted to build the deck, which makes things tough, which is why we've pivoted now to the Terror of the Peaks. But now that you know all that, let me read what you guys all got to say about it. Green blue frog with the ETBs and blinks. Green blue frog, green blue frog. ETB blinks. Green blue frog. I think you're talking about this guy, right? Or maybe, let me see, keep reading here. Whenever another creature enters, return up to one target creature you control with lesser mana value to its owner's hand. No, that's not that one. I know that one. Tap, 3 stun counters. So you're talking about this guy here. Well, you play it for 4. It's a 4/4. That's good. It's got reach, which is also nice, but then you pay another 3 to blink something the following turn. It's not bad. Not bad, but my 4-drop slot's pretty full, and I just another 3 mana after that might be tough. I don't know if I'd love that one, but not a bad idea. It's like watching myself play. Wait, my card does what again? Yeah, I know. You know the problem, Brody? The problem is me and my wife were just talking about it yesterday. Yesterday was the first time I've seen these cards. Literally haven't seen any of these cards since yesterday was the first day I saw them. And I was able to spend like 3 hours just kind of like going through them and reading them and then writing them down in my book and writing down ideas and stuff. So I've got a pretty big disadvantage. I'm pretty behind the 8 ball when it comes to knowing what these cards do. A lot of people are already kind of like looking at these cards like weeks before they come out. At least you burned Wizards wild cards to learn that lesson, right? Yeah. Try early life game. By the time you can get that red creature, you might be fine. Oh, you're saying like just gain a bunch of life and then... No, that still wouldn't be great though, because there's a lot of matchups though, unfortunately, where like, let's say we go up against a 2-color deck. We're a 3-color deck, so I just think that card's got to go. Maybe the Artifact Angel? Let me see. Artifact Angel. Creature. Artifact Angel. Are you talking about this one here, Steel Seraph? Oh, because if you blink it, it becomes the 5/4 over the 3/3. Yeah, I guess that's not terrible, but I've never been a big fan of blinking this prototype creature just because you're not really getting much difference out of it other than a couple of, attack and defense points. If you were getting like, I don't know, like if you blink like a Phyrexian, what is it? What's the card I'm thinking of? Flesh Gorger. If you blink a Phyrexian Flesh Gorger, you're gonna get a 7/5 body that has lifelink. So there's a big difference when you actually blink it and get the bigger side of the prototype. But I don't see too much of a value blinking that one. But another round, extra bounces. Yeah, I was thinking another round. I mean, another round is something I definitely wanted in the deck. But then we had too much blink and not enough creatures that do things. But that's definitely something I could throw back in here. We could try it again. Like one of them. The 2/3/3 mana that gains 2 life when enters and draws a card when it leaves. Oh, you're talking about Circuit Mender. I don't think Circuit Mender's in rotation anymore though. Pretty sure Circuit Mender is out of rotation. That would have been definitely one of the first cards to go in here. Yeah, pretty sure it's gone. I will just type in Mender here and see what happens. Yeah, it's gone. Loyal Steed. Dog from Thunder Junction. He blinks when saddled. Steed. Oh, this guy here? Okay. Whenever it enters the battlefield, scry 2 whenever it attacks when saddled. At the end of combat, exile it, and up to one other creature that saddled it this turn. Then return those creatures to the battlefield under your control. And that might actually be a pretty good 3-drop. Let's try that out for one go and see what happens here. Abuelo. Swan can't blink flying creatures. It can't blink terror. Oh, it can't blink flying? Birds? I thought it was only birds. Returns to the battlefield under its own control with flying counters on it at the beginning of the next. Whenever a swan or another bird you control enters, exile up to one target creature you control without flying. I thought it was birds. You're right. All right, well then, Etali would have to be the win con here then. But getting to Etali is going to be tough. Ay. This is getting worse by the second, man. Maybe I should just switch gears and go to something else. Yes, blinking with the cloak. That's not a bad idea. Good idea, Waffle. Maybe, yeah, that's right. We did do that once before, didn't we? Maybe we should go green then and just try to cloak some big monsters and then blink the... Okay. That could be good. That could be good, and then we can try to... Yeah, we could try to cheat in some big... That's a lot of 4-drops, but you know what? We might be able to figure it out. Let's see. So we got blue, green, so we're Bant now, though. So let's go look at... When enters the battlefield triggers. Let's look at the big stuff. The big stuff that we can cheat in. So if we cheat some stuff in, we don't have Titan of Industry anymore, which is unfortunate. That would have been a great card to cheat in. Breath Triplets is still cool. The Vaultborn Tyrant would be pretty sweet, I think, if we had more like big creatures to trigger its ability, because without power 4 or greater, you're not triggering its ability too much. Oh man. Oh no. I may have to just revisit this one, guys. I'm gonna save this one, and then we'll come back to that later tonight when I'm done streaming. Let's see, what else did I want to try to do here? There's another deck I think I wanted to try to build. Hold on. I don't know. Let me see my counters build. I'm trying to build a 1/1 counters build too right now. Let me look at my notes here. Keeper, we already have that. Okay. Fisker. Oh yeah, this card. That's right. I wanted to try this card out. This card's sweet. Valiant, whenever becomes the target of a spell or ability you control for the first time each turn, look at the top 5 cards in your library. Maybe. Oh yeah, that was absurd. I remember that, because if you target it with your own abilities, which could be 1/1 counters. Oh yeah, that's gonna be silly. Feature card with mana value 3 or less from among them. You may put it onto the battlefield if it's your turn. If you don't put it onto the battlefield, put it into your hand. Put the rest at the bottom of your library in random order. That card is silly. Forgot about that card. I haven't seen anyone run that yet. 30 got that, right? Yeah, we got that one. And then... What was it? What was I looking for? It was a... Throw card. 3/4. Whenever attacks target creature you control without flying. No, that wasn't it. Oh, that wasn't it either. Oh, this one. Okay, whenever you target ability or spell. Okay. Put a 1/1 counter on it. Okay, so this card. Okay, that might change which direction I go with this build. Okay, so this is a mouse that has Valiant. Whenever it becomes the target of a spell or an ability you control for the first time each turn, put a 1/1 counter onto it. So that would be taking us out of blue, which is fine. We can go into Naya. That would be pretty cool though. And then this goes for frogs, rabbits, raccoons, and squirrels. Probably not going to be very good with this build, unfortunately. So that's going to go. I do like this card a lot. This card though, put a 1/1 counter on each creature, or put a 1/1 counter on a creature you control. It gains vigilance and trample. I can choose to destroy artifacts. I don't think this card's going to be good in this matchup, or in this deck. Yeah, that's not gonna work. But this is a really good base shell here, and then we can kind of just look at the older cards then and see what we can do. So we definitely want. Wait, is Halana gone? Halana's gone, isn't it? Yeah, Halana's definitely gonna be gone, right? Yeah, okay, that's fine. We have what's his name? Bill. And then we have let's see, we have, what's it called? This 3 mana. Where is it at? Where are you at? I know you're here. Where you go? There you are. Get that down. And then we need to keep finding things that put 1/1 counters onto our things, because we need to make sure we're constantly targeting our stuff, right? Ozolith would be pretty fun. Have like 2 of in there. Let's see. Target creature counter. Let's see. Okay, so we have backup options. Yeah, I forgot backup is a really good option for this. Sorry guys, I know I'm not looking at chat right now. Give me 2 minutes here just to kind of dial this one in, and we'll be right back to looking at chat in just a moment here. A lot of people love this card. I'm not a big fan of it though. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. Then if you have 3 or more creatures with different powers, you get the hideaway. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that card. I don't think it's been great for me. Counters. This isn't a bad idea though, honestly, to get creatures with backup. Wait, isn't there another? Yeah, this one right here is another one that we can go and put counters on stuff. That might be good. We'll see. This might be good too. We also need more creatures, it feels like, though, too, right? I don't know. I need to figure out a way to get more bodies, I think, on the field, because we've got a lot of ways. Well, no, I guess it's naturally kind of red, white. Okay. I like one of those maybe. That's interesting. It's a way to get 1/1 counters, but also card advantage. We don't really need card advantage though, because we've got that. Yeah, I don't think I'd like that in this build. All right, I mean, we've got a really good start here. So let me see if I can tune this up a little bit. So we got creature. This does what again? At the beginning of combat in your turn, put a 1/1 counter. Permanents you control with counters on them have ward 1. If you would put 1 or more counters on a permanent or a player, put twice that many counters. Okay, so I guess Ozolith probably not great because we can do that with this. Let's see. This guy. I like this guy a lot. If we go that route, this has to become a target though, which is kind of the key there. I mean, this is not bad. I mean, we could probably just run it with this for the most part, and then like it's not terrible. I just feel like it doesn't go wide enough is the problem, right? It's pretty straightforward attack with big things, and we're kind of well, I haven't really seen a ton of removal though. Oh, there we go. That might be the answer. That might be the answer, actually. Okay, tokens, but then tokens getting 1/1 counters, because we could also play this would be kind of sick. But how many? So whenever this attacks, put 1/1 counter on each other creature you control with that's a token or a rabbit. So we don't have a ton of rabbits. So I don't think that'd be very wise to really bank that on the tokens that you get off of this. Yeah, probably not super wise. let's just drop that. I don't know if I love that either. Ugh. It's fine, but it's just not amazing. Because it basically doubles up the counters every time. I mean, that's not terrible. All right, let's do that. Let's go with this, and let's just go ahead and do the mana base real quick. 1, 2, 3. 3. At least this mana base makes a lot more sense to our build because we do want to have as much fast mana as possible. So, oops, too many. Craft all of those. And then we want tokens, right? No, do we want tokens? No, we don't want tokens, right? We really want any of this stuff. I know we could go ahead and get more 1/1 counters on our things with where is it? Is it actually out of rotation? No, right here. This could put 1/1 counters on our target non-human creatures when they enter the battlefield. But do I necessarily want to give up the ability here to have more colors? I'll try maybe 2 of these, and then we're gonna really lean into green. We'll probably honestly cut a couple red, white here. Let's cut one of these and go green, white, like that. All right, and then we'll call it counters, and let's try it. See what happens, man. Hey, what's going on, Frenchie? Thank you so much for the 1-month membership. I appreciate that so much. Pog, someone gifted me a membership. Let's go, dude. Thank you. Appreciate that a lot. Needs more Mondrak? Yeah, it does, man. Mondrak, if it doesn't have a Mondrak in the build, it's probably not very fun, right? Virtual Loyalty, I did think about Virtual Loyalty as a possibility. We might put that in there in a minute. I'm just gonna try this out real quick. Hydra, treasure tokens. I guess it does get the counters too. No, you're right. Hydra might make a lot of sense here. Yeah, Hydra could definitely make a lot of sense here. I feel like, I don't know why, but I had this irrational fear that we're not, going wide enough, which is why I added the Anim. And it has a synergy built into it with the counters, but we'll see how that plays out. I may have to tune this up a lot more after the stream's over, but we'll see. Tumblewag, yeah, I couldn't remember the name of that. All right, so whenever we put 1 or more 1/1 counters on a target creature, we put a stockpiling on this, and then we can 2 mana remove a stockpile to draw a card. Okay, that's really good. I wonder about adding red. I wonder about adding the red too. I'm not gonna lie, it might have been a little bit overkill, to be honest, adding the red, and I'm totally open for that possibility. I really, when I added that mouse into here, is because I really just wanted to use as many new cards as possible. And then I also thought Halana was a possibility, but now knowing Halana's not a possibility, I probably should have gave up on the idea, but... Because with red, I mean, if you have Halana, it's definitely worth it, but... Awesome. And it's already immediately biting me in the butt. You'll love to see it. If we find a red land here, we're good to go, but without it, we are in trouble. But I do love that we have a pantry counter here, so we can draw an extra card if need be. That's a good card. Nice. We hit the land. So whenever this enters the battlefield, or no, whenever it becomes a target, whenever it becomes a target, it has to be a target. It's not when it ETBs. Well, I could drop it if I get a land next turn and then immediately hit it with the map token. That'd be kind of nice. Nope, we don't get the extra land. But I got a 3/4 body. A 3/4 body is definitely worth it. Okay. does this do again? It taps and then target creature gets 1/1 till end of turn. That deals its damage to my creature, huh? Yep. Oh, they go face with it though. Okay. Ooh, Brawler's nice. Let's go Brawler. And then what if we hit a land with this and then we can also use this? What's the right call here? I think it's this, right? Nice, we got the land. Let's go. Let's go ahead and do what here? Let's try to get this into counter again. Brawler on top is awesome. And then we give this a counter. Now we're cooking, guys. Now we're cooking with some gasoline. No attacks. Gotta stay as defensive as possible, I think, here. HGG could hit us here, though, with like a burn spell or something. Or make their creature unblockable. I've seen that happen a lot today. Hope that's not the case. What did I just miss? Firewater with 20 gifted memberships? Are you kidding me, dude? Oh my god. Firewater and Devin, you guys gotta stop, man. 20 gifted again. I'm a bit behind, late to the stream, but good to see you tonight. It's good to see you too, brother. It's good to see you too. I hope you're doing well. Unbelievable. You guys, thank you so much for the gift of memberships. I appreciate it very much. What about Railway 2 to buff anything entering the battlefield? Railway, I'll write that down. Take a look at it. Add in the double strike mouse? Maybe. Maybe. Does this deal damage to me? It does. 1 damage could end up hurting me pretty bad here, but we'll see what happens. I will use... We'll use this on this. That is so ridiculous. It really is, honestly. That might be one of the most ridiculous things ever. I kind of want to send it, but then I'm going to be low on my defenses here. But if I send it, we're going to get a bunch of 1/1s. I think I have to wait. I know it sounds crazy. It really does. But we're at 3 life here. I really cannot risk it. And I could saddle. Oh, I could have made it a 22, couldn't I? Oh, that was a mistake. I think I could have won the game, actually. If I would have saddled there, I could have made the Brawler a 22. And then focused all the counters here. Yeah, I screwed up there. I think I could have closed the game out there. That's a bummer. I was not paying attention. I was looking at the 20 gifted that you dropped, and I'm still very appreciative, man. Thank you, guys. Oh, man, did I just lose? I think I just lost, huh? What do these do exactly? So, whenever it dies, deals damage to its power. Unbelievable. Okay, we die. We died because I screwed up my attack. But hey, at least we know we had the possibility to win there, right? Because I could have really sent in full force that Brawler. I think having red makes sense, guys. I mean, that Anim, if I could have swung through with that Anim too. I like this, man. I really like this. I don't think I want to change anything yet. Railway. Oh, the Railway Brawler. Ah, I know what you're saying now. Railway Brawler. That might actually be pretty solid too. Instead of this. I love a good Clay Champion, man. Clay Champion targets too, which is awesome. Railway Brawler makes all the sense in the world. Don't get me wrong. but I really don't know if I want to change anything. I kind of like the way it worked out. It just, the mana kind of hurt us, right? Like, I do think this has to go, like, if I'm being honest. Let's bring these back up. And I think we're good. Let's just try it one more time. I think this deck is actually kind of nuts. Once we got the mouse going and putting counters on it and getting free Henris, that went kind of crazy. If I was just paying attention, we might have actually won that game. All right. That's a lot of gifts, I know, right? Everyone remembered? All right. Hand looks really good. Not really good, but it looks, I mean, it got the one drop. I guess it doesn't look really good. Gotta hope for a lot of things maybe here to happen, but the mana looks good, I should say. Let's go. That's big. I needed that. I needed that. Did we try otters yet? I have not tried any otters, unfortunately. Not a huge fan of what otters is doing. I mean, it's cool. It's just not my style of gameplay, like the whole storming and stuff. Goose, that was on my list of ideas to start. Nice. We got a great play here. Do we? Yeah, let's play it right now, and then that way we get the pantry triggers. Let's go. I feel like maybe I should add in one more bill. I only add 3 because it's legendary, but I should probably add in one more. Man, that draining effect is gonna be crazy. I don't think I have time for this, but if I can get it in and get it going, man, we might be able to get back into this game. I doubt it, though. This draining effect here is actually cooking us right now. It's really good. Extremely good. Everything having menace doesn't help either. That's not great. So it doesn't include itself in that drain, which is good. All right, they send everybody. We will take out this because it's, oh, I'm dead then, aren't I? 3, 4, 5, 6, I sure am. A Nim. That's tough. That's tough. Okay. They were just way too fast. Tell you what. What might help here? Hold on. Instead of this, let's get my money's worth here on the red mana. Wait, is Angel Fire not? Is that, did that rotate out? Oh no, did Angel Fire rotate out? It did, didn't it? Did. Dang, okay. Rotated out. Okay. Okay. This is a fun card. Just back up on this is so good. 5, 3, 4, 5. Back up on here. That'd be a really good little curve. Yeah, I'm gonna throw that in there. I don't know if I want red anymore, man. I don't know if red's making any sense for me. Yeah, let's just drop the red. But then we don't have a ton of new cards, man. I just want more new cards. The more the merrier. Sometimes you got to sacrifice your deck being good for the first day to just play as many new cards as possible, you know? This is technically a Bloomburrow card. Pretty funny. Choose target creature you control and target creature you don't control. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. If the gift was promised, then those creatures fight each other. Okay, so you give them a fish to fight. At the beginning of your upkeep, return another creature you control to your owner's hand. If you do, put a 1/1 counter on this. That would be really good with the frogs, but not here. This says whenever a creature you control becomes a target of a spell and ability an opponent controls, put a 1/1 counter on a target creature you control other than that creature, which I don't love. If it was an ability I control, yes, but not an ability they control. This card is ridiculous, but I don't have enough frogs or rabbits to do the thing. It would have been awesome though. Whenever a creature enters, you may forge. If you do, put a 1/1 counter. Put a 1/1 counter on this creature. That's kind of weird. You have to tap it to do that. Okay. Yeah, I really think that's all you can really do as far as the 1/1 counter strategy with these colors. You got this, you got this, you got this, and you got this. I mean, it's not a ton of new cards, man, but yeah, I honestly think just for the sake of having as many new cards as possible, we keep red in here, man. I do. But I think this goes. I do like the backup play here. Let's try that. Let's try that. Do I have any? I have no. This is okay. That's gonna be my means of gaining life. I wanna get one more of these though. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. I think I don't. What do I want to drop? Maybe the Ozolith has got to. I don't know, man, because I know we can double up the counters here with the level 3 on this for 4, which is pretty cool. So maybe we don't need the Ozolith. Maybe that's just too much. Let's try that. It's just such fine little details, but I mean, and you could also get like 4 bad matchups and then like win 10 in a row. It's just magic, you know? Magic is crazy. I don't know. That 4-mana mouse or something in the battlefield turns is going to use a lot, I can see. Oh yeah, 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 that's like my favorite card right now. That's so cool. This hand is trash. Brawler without trample, I don't know. I would take a Nim out too and add the Hydra. Oh, the Hydra, I forgot. You guys keep telling me to check out the Hydra. Yeah, I should probably add it. This is a good hand. These deal damage to me though. Yeah, I should definitely look into the Hydra actually. I keep forgetting. You guys want me to use the Brawler too, which is not a bad idea either. But the Brawler's pretty expensive, and if I'm gonna play something expensive, that's why I added in the backup Angel, because it gives me that life gain late in the game that I really need in most of these matchups. We'll see, man, we'll see. Stop using Pain Lands? Well, you kind of have to, Mario, when you're running 3 colors. You have to. That Rock Caller was strong in draft I saw earlier. Yeah, the draining effect on that I can imagine being absurd if you build around it correctly. I've been thinking about trying to put something together with it, but I don't know if I have enough time tonight to try to figure something out for that. All right, let's go with. Let's go with this. And this. If a gift is promised, destroy target artifact. Gift is a card. All right, let's just put a counter here then, and maybe threaten to block this. I don't think I'm going to, but you never know. Regal Bunny. Regal Bunny. I mean, the Regal Bunny's cool, but it needs more like permanence on the battlefield, and we're not really big in like tokens in this build. It's only got the 1 token synergy. Let's go with this. Let's get this down first so we can get as many pantry hits as possible. That's pretty awesome. I do like the synergies, man. These synergies are crazy. Let's go ahead and not attack right now, or maybe we should. 4 or 5. No, let's not. Oh, no, cancel. No attacks yet. Next turn. Next turn we should be good. Yeah, once the synergies start rolling, man, and we get things on the battlefield, it's kind of nuts. All right. Marky, thank you so much for the 5, man. I appreciate that. 5 gifted memberships from Marky in the chat. Thank you guys so much, man. I really appreciate you, man. This is, it's been a long day, and you guys have just been really nice and kind to me, and I appreciate that very much. Thank you for the 5, brother. That means a lot. Draw a card here? Right? Yeah. Well, yeah, let's draw a card. Oh, there we go. Can't activate that. Can't really play anything. So I guess we draw another one. Alright, so they're both at 6. Is it worth attacking into and maybe getting double blocked on one of them? I think so. I mean, if they want to trade with one of my creatures, I'll take it, I guess. They're tapped out. There's not a whole lot going on over there. So 2 cards in hand with no board state against my 6/6. I guess we'll take that. I figured they would take that, but I was hoping they'd take the bill so I can play another bill, but what can you do? Hi, I'm here. You took away my donate button? I did? I didn't mess with anything. I don't even know where the donate button would be, to be honest with you, but Fabled Passage is back. Yeah, it is a really good card, man. It's been amazing today for pretty much everyone who's used it. Let's get this down and see if we can't get a lucky hit here with this. Not bad. I'll take it, I guess. It's a good creature. Shock. Okay, that's fine. I was gonna put a counter on it in a minute, but that's fine. All right, let's put a counter there. Send this through. Devin, thank you for the 12 months, brother. Appreciate that. 1 whole year of Marty Mob madness. That's crazy, man. Thank you. 12 months. 1 full year you've been part of this community, man. Appreciate you. Oh, this dude, I keep forgetting about saddling that thing too. I'm not playing very good today, guys. You guys gotta understand. I woke up at 7 o'clock this morning, and I've been playing Magic since. This would technically be like my 5th deck list of the day, so I'm fried. I hope you guys can bear with me on that. I'm gonna make a lot of mistakes, especially now that I'm streaming and trying to chat with you guys. I'm gonna make a lot of mistakes. But yeah, I definitely should have saddled that Henri when I attacked through there that last time. Keep calling it out in a nice way, because I do need to be reminded. I'm just like all over the place right now. Brain is cooked, that's for sure. We played this earlier in our Golgari Crime deck. Very good card. All right, what do we do? We double the counters here, or do we play the Anim? I think I'm gonna play the Anim here. Now I'm still gonna grow this for one more counter because I need to get another free creature here if possible. 3 damage, that's annoying. All right, fair enough. Maybe I get lucky and get another one here off of the Whisker Veil. I do. Easy as that. Easy as that. All right, and then we don't need to play anything else, so I guess we use the mana to draw a card, or... Yeah, definitely draw a card here. Dude, the Pantry is so good. And then I need to get this to a 7/8 so I can block here. Or just attack, really. Do I want to attack with it, or do I want to wait one more turn? I think I want to wait one more turn. Because I could put 2 counters here and then swing with everybody, and then they'd be forced to pretty much block everything. And then I could also double the counters on everything. Yeah, I'm going to wait one more turn. One more turn. I probably should have swung, but I'm going to say play it safe here. All right, so I think doubling the counter. So 5 mana to do that, 4, 5, and I've got 2, 3 mana to work with here. Does that matter? No. Okay, so let's play this. Play this. Does this matter being played though? Not really, right? All right, we give a counter here. And then can I double it? Yeah, let's double the ability here. And then we attack. All right. Man, I am like... My brain is gone. I need to have some dinner or something before I start recording this last video because I need to reset my brain. All right, we should be good though. I mean, they've got to pretty much block everything here. So if they take the 5 from those, they can't take 6. Fair enough. Fair enough, I guess. Should have maybe played the Thicket after all the math has been done. All right, let's just send everybody. And that'll do it. Whoa. My bad, guys. I dropped my phone onto a metal container. That's probably really loud. All right. We won a game. Holy cow. It took a while. It took a while to get there, but we won a game. Let me see here. Did I miss anything? Oh, yeah. You guys wanted me to try... Hold on. You guys wanted me to try the... Hydra. And I'm down for the Hydra, honestly. If I play Hydra, though, maybe I cut the Valkyrie so I can get more aggressive. No, because I still don't have a ton of ways to target the Whisker Veil, right? That's the biggest synergy we need here is the Whisker Veil, right? Because it gives us the most value because it can spit out these guys like nonstop, right? You may reveal a yeah, so it spits out all of these guys, like, and I don't know if I can give that up because if I play the Hydra, in my opinion, the only thing I'd cut here would be this for the Hydra, But this gives the counter to the Whisker Veil on turn 5. Realistically, if I wanted to make this deck really good, guys, I know. I know I'm handcuffed here, right? I'm handcuffed here because I'm at the point where you got to decide how many new cards you want to run versus how good you want your deck to play. I shouldn't even have red in here. I really shouldn't. This and this should be cut. Hydra could probably be in here. Brawler could probably be in here, but I need to run as many new cards as possible. And honestly, this synergizes pretty well. The red cards synergize pretty well with the Whisker Veil anyways, because they're 3 mana creatures that we can go fetch to keep the value flowing. So in my opinion, it's honestly in a really competitive spot where we still have a ton of new cards. And I don't want to risk giving up that value, especially let's say the Hydra, right? Let's say the Hydra was in the deck, right? It technically being a 1-drop slot. And so let's say the Whisker Veil hits the card. I know I could probably put it in my hand, right? Yeah, I could put it into my hand, but if I wanted it to go to the battlefield, it would come in at a 0/0 and just die right away. So there's not a ton of value there either. I think I just kind of like it the way it is. I want to keep running it until I feel like we're getting slammed over and over again. But yeah, trust me, if I could just make this Selesnya and just make it 100% good, probably like 2 new cards, then did you try a frog deck? I have not tried the frogs yet. It hasn't been one of those decks that's super interesting to me yet. There were a couple things I had to like. There's frogs I haven't tried, otters I haven't tried. Unfortunately, I can't try them all, so I have to kind of pick and choose what I go with. Let's go with the Brawler here. Good luck, Swayze. Off to watch Deadpool and Wolverine. Dude, lucky? That sounds awesome. I'll be doing that this weekend. Ramp? Oh, you mean with the treasures on the Hydra? You guys really want that double strike mouse. I mean, that's... Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad idea. Maybe throw in like 2 of them. Cut one of these and throw in 2 of those. That might be worth a run, honestly. Let's go ahead and just get this down and this down. What does this do? Add another target creature gains haste until the end of turn. Okay. Swayze might be able to confirm. Been years since I've done anything on YouTube. Pressure. Shame YouTube takes 50% of something crazy super chat. Oh, shame YouTube takes 50% of something crazy on super chats. Always used to anyways. Swayze might be able to confirm in years since I go. Okay. No, so with YouTube they do take a big percentage. I don't know the exact percentage. I think it's like 35. But they do take a big cut. Alright. Whale Tracing Historian. I've never seen this card played. Oh boy. That's a little scary, I can't lie. That's a bit scary. Let's remember to saddle this bad boy. All right, I think I'm starting to... Oh no, we missed. That's a big whiff right there, man. Ouch. I'm starting to remember and play my things correctly now, so... Just getting used to it. I know I could have doubled up the counters here, but I felt like if I pumped a Tumblewag, I could get through a little bit easier, and then on top of that, it was already going to get counters anyways. I know I probably missed out on like 3 counters there, but I think it's fine. 4, 5, 6. I need 2 more lands to get this down, which this will be super fun once it gets down. 6 mana is a lot, though. Why are you using 4 of the pantry? It's a 1-drop, and if we don't have a pantry down and we get stuck like this, we could lose value. But at the same time, we have Whisker Veil kind of creating value too, so yeah, it might be worth cutting down a pantry or 2. Probably 1. That's probably what we'll end up doing. We'll probably cut one pantry, one bill, and then put in the double strike mouse. That actually does sound like fun. Because if we double up on, like, double strike on the brawler and it gets big, that could be kind of crazy. That could be kind of nuts. All right, let's get this down. Let's get this in. Saddle here. Counter here. Counter here. Another tumble wag. Love that. And that should be GG's. I'm telling you guys, it feels good. It feels pretty good, man. I like the way it's rolling right now. Honestly, if we add the double strike mouse, it might get ridiculous. Let's see. Drop one of you and you. Where you at? This one? Yes. At the beginning of combat. So if we target this at the beginning of combat, yeah. So if we target this, let's say, and then it pulls this out, it's not going to give it double strike until the following turn, which is a bummer, but it's totally fine, honestly. Totally fine. Still worth playing for sure, but... What's up, Swayze? I feel about how... Oh, it's treating me well, Blob. Thank you for asking, man. I appreciate it. No, it's been a lot of fun today, honestly. Been seeing a ton of variety, which is awesome because you don't always see like a ton of variety in the events. So it's nice to see a big mix of things. Sorry, Swayze, just me talking about the mouse. Oh, no worries, man. 30% is absurd plus taxes. She's... Yeah, it's... It is kind of lame. I don't want to complain about it too much though, because obviously it's amazing that I'm even making money on YouTube. It's incredible. So I'm very blessed and grateful for that. Been in the hospital all day from the flu. This is the highlight of my day. Thanks for streaming, dude. No problem, Benson. I appreciate you being here, and I'm sorry that you're in the hospital with the flu, man. That's unfortunate, man. But I'm glad I could be the highlight, man, and help you out there. It's gone. It's gone. Man, that mouse hasn't got any love today. Case of the trampled garden. All right. As a YouTuber, you're self-employed, so you pay taxes at the end of the year based on your total income. Yes, that's correct. This set does look interesting, I must say. Yes, it's very interesting. I'm all about it, honestly. Let's see. So this has 4 toughness. I think I will... Actually, I think I'm going to do this and draw a card. Hopefully. Hopefully. Let's go! We got a counter on it, guys. It's got ward 1, 2. Let's go. That's actually really good. Okay, I'm starting to come around on this mouse a little bit. This mouse didn't seem very good, but the fact that it has haste is actually kind of nutty. Temporary lockdown is criminal. That is actually criminal. Oh, man. All right, this opponent... Oh, it's Cover Go Blue. I just realized. I'm like, this opponent being a control mage is annoying. Obviously, they're a control mage. Oh, man. Otters. Okay. Otters. That's too funny. I did not know it was Cover Go Blue this entire time. All right, let's give this the flying... lifelink. Oh, we should be able to close it out now, unless there's a sweeper on his way. Let's go. I needed that one because Covert Go Blue beat me like 3 times today, so I needed to put that one in the books. What's up, Swayze? Loving the 115-degree weather we're having today. I haven't even been outside, so I wouldn't even know, Garrett. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not working today, that's for sure. Yep, super glad I'm not out there. The mouse can't target the brawler. I'm just sitting here getting my gear together for a pre-release event in a couple of days. I need to get my butt out to a pre-release event, man. Mouse, oh man, mouse sensitivity. Hold on. There we go. We don't like this hand, do we? I'm just the one that you just added can only target a mouse. Oh, the double strike, you mean? Okay, that's good to know. Maybe I should cut it then. Mouse sensitivity, yeah, right? The timing on that was crazy. Let's see, let's get this down, get down to Bill. Up against Life Gain. This is gonna be tough. Life Gain is one of the stronger decks, man. We won against CGB, feels good, man. Yeah, it does feel good. I was like, man, who's running? I was about to be mean. I was like, who is running temporary lockdown right now? That is like a fun killer. And then I looked at the name, I'm like, oh. Never mind. Well, no, this is still good, actually, guys. Think about this, though. It targets itself, so it's totally fine. This is actually totally fine, because we're going to be putting 1/1 counters on it anyways, right? So, still totally worth playing. Why'd they have to run a Deep Cavern Bat, man? That was annoying. Can still work on the other one, and it seems to be working for you. Yeah, exactly. Like, it has another target plus itself. I mean, as long as it can target itself, it's fine. Because we're going to be giving 1/1 counters to them. And so the bigger they get, it works, you know? Oh boy, that card is really good. You know what's really bad here is the fact that we are not drawing very well. We're getting flooded right now. Uneaten Feast. So much life gain, man. Gotta be hard to come back from that, to be honest, if they keep pumping up the field with life gain. So whenever they gain life, I lose a life. It can't block, that's good. Whenever a bad control attacks, you gain 1 life. That's ridiculous. Okay. That's ridiculous. I think it's the best I can do. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the air. Yeah, we're dead. That was a lame game. It's nothing I could have done about that one. It was just bad luck, man. Bad draws. They had some pretty good draws. It happens. I like the Manifold Mouse, though. It's pretty cool. Somehow got 2 Bristly Bills, too, even though we cut it back to 3. And they stole our Nim. I forgot they stole a Nim. That's pretty brutal, too. Bats being bats. I can't wait to play bats. Yeah, it's really good right now, man. This card right here is just absurdly good. I'm a big fan of this card, but I'm also gonna hate it. I can already tell. I can tell I'm gonna really despise that card at some point. Brendan, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. I appreciate that. Bats are going to be a problem going forward. Yeah. No, for sure. Brendan, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you for the 5 gifted. We might actually start recording some of these for a video. Because I forced you on the mouse and because you're awesome. Well, I appreciate that, Brendan. You didn't have to do that. The mouse was the right call, I think, honestly. More gifts, I know, right? Thank you, man. Much appreciated. Add some cheap removal and I think you're solid. I don't even think we need it, honestly. I think we just need to be oppressive with our game plan. But I might start recording some of these videos, so I might not be talking to chat here going forward. I don't know. I'll see. I might be keeping some of these in. We'll see. All right, going first. This is not good. We don't have any white mana, so we're gonna go ahead and pass on that. This is better, for sure better. We'll drop the 1 red card. Lands deal damage to us. That's unfortunate. All right, we avoid a little bit of pain with that. I am gonna go with the Brawler. We're gonna go ahead and press the opponent as fast as possible here. Playing Jim Davis again. We played him earlier today, guys, and it was scary. Something about playing Jim Davis is pretty scary. All right. Guess we're going Tumblewag here. Hopefully not a ton of removal. Hopefully that was a one of, or like a one-off. I doubt it though. Killing our Tumblewag would be bad here. We might actually be out of luck if that happens. We'll need to draw a red source. All right, cool. We got Cornucopia, huh? Do we want to go with this? Give myself ward 1, maybe. No, you know what? I think I actually want to, like I said, I want to press the action here pretty heavily here. I'm gonna saddle. All right, I think that's totally good. That's fine. I like that. I need to get some, like I said, a red source would be nice. I'll probably get this down next turn, give my things ward, because I think ward is going to be very relevant here. Cornucopia and then a Virtue of Persistence is screaming to me control, you know? Sultai control. Stefan, I want to thank you properly after this game. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you. Oh, that's not good. That's really not good. See, the ward would have been nice there. Yeah, we put the counter here. Swing through for 6. We're still at 20? How is that possible? Freaking Cornucopia, man. Cornucopia is insane. Such a good card. I need a land. I don't care what kind of land. I just need a land, like tomorrow. next upkeep, please. So I can get down this Whisker Veil and then we can really start cooking. Portal to Phyrexia for 0 is criminal. Of course, it's a tap land. Why wouldn't it be a tap land? That's brutal. That is brutal. All right, well, this game's probably over. Portals of Phyrexia is going to come down for 0, eating my whole board, and then I guess I could still rebuild technically if I get down the Whisker Veil pretty fast. I guess we'll see. I don't know. The mana got me on this one again. Glarb! I love the name Glarb. That's a cool card too. Does some surveilling for free. Okay, so we're all frogs now all of a sudden. Interesting. We'll take it. Gonna start stealing my things now, which is unfortunate, man. Not cool. Not cool, dude. Full grip of cards too, man. I don't see a way out of this one. Really don't. If I go double counters here, put it. No. Guess I mean, given this double strike is pretty serious. Nope, that's game. That's definitely gonna be game. All right, so Stefan, thank you so much, man. I guess we can just kind of not worry about that anymore. Thank you so much for the $25, man. I really appreciate that. Straight dono too. That's really nice and kind of you, man. I appreciate you for that. $25. Did you say anything in the chat? I want to make sure I read your message. Let me see. Let me see. Where you at, Stefan? You're not in the chat? No message? Well, hey, man, I appreciate you for that. That is amazing. That's a lot of money, and I can't thank you enough, man. Especially because you went through the donation channel. That's awesome, man. Wanted to make sure I said that. Not forget. There's an early access event. Hype? Yeah, there is. I got into Magic like 2 weeks ago. Super fun game. Yeah, so there's an early access event every couple of months when the new cards are about to come out. They give it to the streamers just a little bit early for us to show off for you guys. Keep an eye on the videos coming out this week for everybody. Any content creator you see, because it's going to be all new stuff. What's going on, David? How you doing, man? We want to see an affinity to artifacts deck with the Simulacrum. We didn't get any new artifacts though. Like this new set really didn't even push artifacts at all, really. Hey Gavin, walking to McDonald's thinking to myself, I hope Swayze's live tonight. Blessings came through. Let's go, Lexicon. Thank you for being here, man. What's up, Dylan? All right, let's get into another one. Played a game earlier on. My opponent had 10 lands. I had 3. Brotherhood's End held them off until I started getting lands. Sweepers will do that, man. Some good stuff with sweepers. All right. All right. I'm gonna be just doing the game here again, guys. My apologies. I'm gonna use some of these games for a video, so that's why I'm just gonna avert the attention back over here for a minute. All right, let me see. Opponent gets to go first. Hand looks great, actually. I'm actually surprised at how good this hand does look. We actually got all the colors of mana that we need too, which is awesome. Now, Human Token, I always wonder if Human Token is just like somebody who got into the event late and didn't have a name or an account, or if it's like a dev or something. Not sure. What do we want to get down first? Probably the Bill. Bill followed by Nim. That's going to be the play. A frog that allows them to ramp. That card is really cool. And then that's all it does, right? Yeah, all it does. Let's get this down. Let's get the Nim down. Let's start going wide. And then next turn we got Whiskervale. One of my new favorite cards. I love this card so much now. This card's been awesome. Very helpful. I really wish Angel Fire Ignition though was still in rotation, because it would be so good here in this build, but what can we do? Oh, I was like, wait a minute, that card's mad illegal, but I forgot they reprinted it. They're just using the old skin on it. Oh man, that had me tripping out. I guess I missed the first one there. All right, let's go ahead and drop this land down, put a counter on the Nim, put this in. And do we attack here? If we attack, the opponent blocks here. This is going to deal 4. This is going to be at 5 toughness. They could double up on the block, which is not ideal. Yeah, gonna have to wait. Unfortunately, gonna have to wait. Can't get greedy here. So much card advantage, man. That's crazy. This card is really nuts. If you guys haven't seen this card yet, it's really crazy. It gives them tons of card advantage. All right, let's put a counter here, see what we hit. Nice, that has haste. You do love that. And then Tumblewag, I'm gonna do Tumblewag because it can saddle and do all its crazy stuff. For now, we just put a counter here. And then if we attack, again, we're in that little bit of a pickle where they can double block, especially with both of these now. Yeah, that puts us in a bit of a bind. Dude, these 4/6 bodies are no joke. How annoying. Good news is, oh wait, no, they got reach. I was gonna say that good news is we're gonna fly next turn, but that actually is irrelevant because the opponent has reach on every creature they have here. Now, it says if they get 10 or more lands, the creatures get pumped up, which they haven't even come close to hitting yet, which is good news for us. Bad news is, though, now they're drawing cards every time they play a creature. Yeah, this is a pretty cool deck. I tried putting something together with both of these in the deck, but I wasn't sure exactly how I wanted to structure it. This is pretty cool. I like the lookout. These two cards just make a ton of sense together, honestly. We're pretty much dead here, guys. Sad day. Sad day. All right, let's get this down. Who's attacking here? This for sure is attacking, right? We're putting the counters there. We're saddling you. No, saddling you. I think, yeah. Okay, and then counter here, see if we can find something good. I'll take the Brawler for this one. I'll take Brawler for 500. All right, we send this in. Tumblewag has to attack to double the counters on this. That way it doesn't die. It goes 4 more counters, bringing it up to 10 toughness. Yeah. That'll have to work. All right, they're just going to chump block it. We're going to gain a ton of life, which is really the key here. Alright, we gain a ton of life. Now we've got 10 counters on it, which means we can go extremely wide next turn. We've also got the Valkyrie to block, which gains me more life too. Valkyrie coming in clutch here, honestly, it probably got me back into this game. But of course the opponent though has a ton of lands to work with and cards in hand, and I don't foresee this going well for us at all, but we'll see. Fabled Passages can both be cracked here for additional lands, triggering the Nissa's ability. Man. These Vine Lashers are such a cool card, man. I'm a big fan, honestly. Big fan of the Vine Lashers. I see, you add blue in for the Archaeologist. That's kind of nice. That's actually really nice. And they got so much mana still to work with. And they've got a ton of lands in the graveyard, right? There's a bug right now where I can't click their graveyard and see. It takes like 10 minutes for it to pop up. Yeah, if the Analyst decides to sacrifice itself here, I think we're toast. I think there's at least 3 Fabled Passages in the graveyard. All the creatures are getting an absolute power dump because of the green shell. I wouldn't be surprised if this is going to be a meta deck moving forward, like some version of this. I got hit by this with Croakies earlier too, a different version, but yeah, that's going to do it. That's going to go ahead and yeah, create a token. 1, 2, 3, 4 mana still. They can still crack the Anim. Or not the Anim, I'm sorry. They can crack the Aftermath Analyst. 4 damage a land. Oh yeah. Just takes 2 lands and I'm dead. There it is. There it is. Oh, that's unfortunate. Couple of back-to-back tough games there. Couple of opponents there that were really cooking. All right, let me see what's going on here. Did they change enters the battlefield to just enters? Yeah, and it's been driving me nuts all day because it's been really hard to find certain things. It really has. Oh man, counters deck. I kind of want to go back to just one more pantry because that card has been really, really helping me out finding the card advantage that I need. What else do we want to do? Maybe. Wait, how many cards did we have in our deck before? Did we have 61? We had 61 cards in our build this whole time. Really? Okay. I didn't know that. Let's see. What do we want to drop here? I think I want to drop one a Nim strictly because of legendary claws, and we've had a couple in the hand here. Really want to add a pantry though. I also really want to see this come down and get some work in just for the sake of getting it down and doing its thing, because it would be pretty awesome. I don't know, man. Like when it pops off, but when we get cooked, it's usually not so great. I don't know. I think I'm going to cut one of these. But then I'm kind of back to where I was, right? What if I do this, though? Because I really want to see this get some play. Let's try this out and just see. Let's see how this goes. That deck was just cooking like crazy. I know, right? It was going nuts, man. They were popping off like absolutely madness right there. They were going insane. That deck is really cool though. I saw Croaky's run it to where he was running the plotted card where it basically erases and sacrifices all of your lands, and then you bring them all right back with the analyst. It was nuts. It was really, really cool. And if you have the lizard down, it's GG's. Imagine keeping track of that stack. I know, right? In real life. Landfall for me has always been one of the most annoying ways to see someone pop off. These lands that count as lands and fetch lands. Yeah, Landfall, you know, it definitely had that problem before, right? Where, you know, you get the double triggers off of the sack lands. It's pretty tough. It's pretty tough to deal with. Swayze, any spot removal, that would help a lot. I mean, yeah, we could probably add in the fight mechanic that gives the counters. That's something we could throw in here for sure. I just feel like when we're doing our thing, we're going off harder than most people in most cases. I mean, that obviously those last two games were clear exceptions to that rule, but when we're going, man, we are shoot.
No more distractions.
Okay.
Let's make this quick.
I feel like the Tumblewag's more important, really. Nice. That's actually super helpful. Saddle this up. All right, we get rid of that, which maybe that's not the right play. Maybe we attack in their faces, but
It's no fun when
it's
they
okay.
hit back.
I think it'll be okay in the long run. All right, we discard a card anyways. All right. All right, we get this one down. We pop this and this. All right. Do we saddle this or do we just attack? Do we saddle this or just attack? I think we just, no, I think we saddle. I think we saddle, actually. Yeah, I think that's the right call. All right, so we got Ward 2 on both of these, which is great. That should at least alleviate some of the stress of removal spells maybe coming our way. Dude, I like the fight mechanic option as removal potential. I was thinking of more straight removal, but that's pretty genius and synergies. Yeah, there's a brand new card that gives your creatures a counter, and if you want to give a gift, you can fight. So that's a really good removal spell, honestly. I haven't looked at too many of the card previews, but is there good stuff for Karavek Crime deck? Yeah, there is. There's a really good build. I'm actually going to drop a Golgari Crime deck this week, so be on the lookout for that. It's not going to have Karavik in there, but you could definitely squeeze him in there for sure. Oh, the opponent just walked into my ward. Look at how clutch that ward actually turned out to be. Absolutely insano. Ward comes in clutch. I think Liliana broke your game audio. Hold on, let me mute the music. Oh, it's still there. I hope. Let me know if anyone else is having issues with that. It says that the music's still there. This card right here. So you can, for 1 mana, you can fight and give a 1/1 counter. Choose a target creature you control and target creature you don't control. Put a 1/1 counter on the creature you control if a gift was promised. So you actually get the 1/1 counter if you give the gift. Then those creatures fight each other. So it's just a regular fight spell for 1, and then yeah, it's pretty good. Fighting, yeah, that's not terrible. What do I give up? I just feel like cutting things is so hard, especially. I mean, maybe we just give up the Valkyrie and just go super aggressive. Actually, let's just have 3. All right, one more run through, and then I think that will, after this run through, it'll complete the stream. Oh, Golgari 2, nice. Those are my colors, nice. Yeah, it's a really good build too. Like, we had a lot of good wins. I get to go first. All these are damaged lands, great. I hate that they took my lands from me, man. I hate it. Malmet Battle Glyph? What are we dropping here? I think I'm gonna drop this. Malmet Battle Glyph. I'll look into that. Was that a 6-drop? 5-drop, I think. Are you talking about my creature in my deck? Because it's a. Oh, that's right. That's what I was supposed to do. It's a 6-drop. I have 2 6-drops in here. No attacks. Alright, mono green so far. It's probably gonna stay mono green for sure. Doing some artifact stuff maybe? Definitely some food token stuff. Ginger Brute is definitely coming in at some point. All right, the opponent really thinking about this next one. Yeah, the top end creature. Yeah, it's a 6-drop. 6. All right, I'm gonna roll the dice here, guys. This might be really dumb, but I'm gonna roll the dice here to try to get another land drop. I don't want to miss my land drops. Of course. All right, let's get that in there. Let's see what happens. I need lands, man. 4/4 haster, nice. And they draw a card. Very nice. Oh my gosh. And we get got by the pain lands, dude. Unreal. I mean, I don't even know what to do. Pain lands are chewing me up. Missing land drops. I definitely think I will be blocking here for sure. If I need to, if I can. They're probably going to deal more damage from this creature to my creature. Oh, Silverback Elder, okay. Draws them a card. That starts to blow up my enchantments. You hate to see it. Awesome. Awesome. We've drawn more Botanical Brawlers than we have lands. You love to see it. Here goes all of my enchantments and artifacts. Sometimes it works really well, man. Sometimes the mana just does not allow it. That's fine. Honestly, I need to get food in my system and take a break anyway, so it is what it is. We'll take the L on the last one here. But yeah, we've got a lot of ideas I still want to try. Unfortunately, I'm very limited on time. I think I might make 2 more videos. One around this one if I can get it to, you know, just that fine tuning, that last bit of fine tuning it needs. And then we'll probably try that Golgari deck that we just saw, or some sort of Sultai version of it like they did, where you do the land stuff. Hopefully if I can squeeze them both in. If not, I at least want to try to get a 5th video out for you guys for this week so we can get at least all the way up until Monday next week. But I still got to shoot intros, outros, and try to eat dinner and squeeze in 2 more videos. So I will have to end the stream here like normal, our normal times, 5 to 7. But I do want to just thank everybody again, honestly, for being here. It means a lot to me. I wish I had more energy to give you guys. I apologize if I was a little bit off today. I feel a little bit off, to be honest, but why not use a few main lands to avoid some of the pain lands? I could do that. If you draw the wrong ones too, though, you're kind of screwed. But I'm definitely going to look into it. I'm going to see what I can do about the mana base. The mana base is the main problem with this deck right now. If I can fix it, I feel like we can get it going. Awesome ideas, fun to watch. Have a great night, man. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Do you have a deck building guide of your own, Swayze? I do not. I do not have a deck guide build of my own. I don't even think I'm very good at building, but I try. High noon with Flashbirds. Don't forget to... Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. All right, guys. Well, I do want to say thank you again. I appreciate you for being here. We've got some really cool deck lists coming out for you this week. And I'm excited. New cards are here. That's always a lot of fun. But here is the one we're currently working on, and hopefully we can have it sorted out by the end of the night, because I need to have it sorted out by the end of the night, because I got to be up at 5 to go to work. So hopefully we can do that. And till next time, though, guys, I appreciate you for hanging out. I got to go eat, try to get some sleep tonight at some point, and get back to the grind. Peace out.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man. Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap, yeah, it's custom to cheddar. Talking real crazy if you think that you better. You got full control and he ain't gonna let her. Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man. Man, all of the time. Yeah, all of the time.